Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Bob. With me today, I have Yella.
Good day.
And today, we're going to be doing, as the description of the story says, a CYOA, a choose-your-own-adventure, which is, as Yella pointed out to me before we started recording, against the rules of fanfiction.net.
Mm-hmm.
But fanfiction.net also has a rule that you're supposed to proofread your stories.
Yeah, and spell check.
Yeah, who cares? This is Slender, Escape from the Mansion, and if you'd like to play along, we won't have links on screen because they don't have annotations don't work anymore, but we will have timestamps on screen, so if you want to play along and go to the chapters as needed, you can. So here we go. I will read this to you. Yella, you can play. You can just listen to us play if you'd like.
Yeah.
Slender, Escape from the Mansion. Start Countai reading.
What?
I believe that's supposed to be continue, but I don't know how that relates
To anything?
anything. I don't know. Quit, stop reading.
Okay, end of video. Goodbye.
Yeah. 2 years, no exit. Floor 4/4. There you are, floor 4 of 4. There are 3 other floors. One person a floor.
Is that?
You must exit and save number 2, floor 3 of 4. The room is empty. Only your bed. You
That's
have
not
7
empty.
of 8 letters. The letters altogether read NOLOOKI, and then it's blank. What do you think it is? What can you guess?
I mean, my problem is it's 7 out of 8.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one blank space.
Yeah. What do you think that last letter is?
Why is
Want to
it?
take a guess?
Sure. I'm gonna guess it's a fucking X.
Okay. So you think it says no lookix?
Yeah, that makes about as much sense as anything.
Okay. Each one has the same drawing on the bottom.
The bottom. Each what has the what on
I
the
don't
what?
know. I think maybe each page.
But there.
I think
But
it's
I have
supposed
letters.
to be separate. I think the letters are individually drawn on pages.
That
Because
wastes
8
a
pages,
lot of paper.
Slender. Well, I mean, that's Slender, 8 pages, right? I'm
Yeah,
only
I
kind of
mean-
guessing at this.
I mean,
There's
I know-
nothing in the story to suggest this. A faceless man in a suit in tuxedo. So he's wearing a suit and a tuxedo.
I mean, that's quite
Right.
fancy right there.
That's probably very hot.
Also, that. I mean, you don't know what weather it is. How
looks
cold
like it
is
was
in these rooms.
Yeah. It looks like it was drawn by a child. 8 a.m. Do you get up? Chapter 2. Sleep? Chapter 3.
I'm already way too tired of this shit. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay, so we go to chapter 3.
Okay.
Slender attacks you!
Oh no!
Pause by read the story part under number 2 in this chapter.
Okay, so number 2.
I don't know what that means, man.
We look at
County by number 1.
I mean, I
number
think
1.
I think we go to number 2 and we read what's there, and that's what happens.
Okay. Why?
I don't know. You could have just made another chapter.
Well, County... Let's just read it top to bottom. County by number 1. Number 1. You die and win.
What?
Number 2. Cheater. Lose.
Huh?
I don't know.
What is this?
I don't understand.
Is this choose your own adventure like fucking computer generated or some nonsense?
I think what they mean is if you just went to...
If you just went to this without actually making
without
a
actually
choice?
choosing... But then, like, if you came from chapter 2 to come here, then you're a cheater and you lose.
I mean, I guess only...
But if you came here by chapter 1 and actually chose something, you die and you win.
Is death what we were trying to get?
I didn't think so.
I mean, I do love dying and being dead, don't get me wrong, but what?
Okay, well, that was chapter 3.
I
Let's
mean,
rewind time to
yeah,
chapter
we
1,
lost,
and instead
so
of
let's go back.
sleeping...
Yeah, let's...
Well, we both lost and won and died. So...
So let's get up this time.
Let's rewind, and this time we'll get up and go to chapter 2. Chapter 2. You get up and walk and go to the bathroom. You survived the morning Slender attack. Go to chapter 4.
What? So there's
Chapter
no
4.
other option. Okay, sure, chapter 4.
You pee and get back to your room when a letter is on the bed. N. The note is lookin'. The code is lookin'. Have Slendy kill you, chapter 6. Go to floor 3 of 3, chapter 5. There's no more chapters.
Have Slendy kill you. Just walk up to him and be like, hey, can you please strangle me or something?
So...
How? What?
So the code is looking, but I thought
on page
the
1,
code was
no
looking.
looking.
I mean, I don't even understand. If you don't have all 8 pages, how do you know the order of the letters?
Yeah, I mean...
Shouldn't you know that, like, you should, instead of no looking, you should have 1 N, 3 O's, an L, a K, and an I.
Yeah.
And, like, not know the order. And then you get another N and you go, fuck, what word does this spell?
I don't know. I just want to go back to chapter 3 so I can fucking die and win.
Okay, yeah, let's go back to chapter 3.
And we count
High by
one.
number 1. Number 1. You die and win. What?
Also, there's reviews.
Like, yeah, and there's reviews.
Oh my god, these reviews.
So, Lady Twat says, Lord have mercy on my soul.
I know that feel.
Yeah.
Catspats31 says, the writing quality is fine.
No, it's not.
Lies, if I've ever seen some. But the following part of the content guidelines is broken for using reviews to guide this story so far. What?
No. That's not what they did.
That's not what they did. They made it choose your own adventure.
Just...
Entries not allowed. 5. Any form of interactive entry. Choose your own adventure, second person / you based, Q&As, and etc. Please note that choose your adventure type stories are forbidden on this site, so upload it to another site that allows them, like Luna Essence or DeviantArt. Catspats31, member of Eliminator.
What the hell?
Catspats, you have issues, man.
There's people on fanfiction.net who formed a group called Eliminator.
Eliminator.
And they're like trying to enforce the rules. And in some sense, in some way, I'm kind of like, okay, I get that. You feel like you want to be important. You want to feel like a fucking, like a big shot. You want to feel like a cop.
But really,
website.
fanfiction just should have very huge... It has to be very huge because the site is huge. You know,
yeah,
moderating
it's impossible
stuff.
for you guys to actually do this. But more importantly, why would you enforce rules that suck anyways?
Yeah,
like,
I think
your
that...
Catspats is like, you can't have a choose your own adventure on the site. Excuse me, the problem with the story wasn't that it was choose your own adventure. The problem with the story is that it's garbage.
It's just mangled language.
There are good choose your own adventure stories that would be fine if like fanfiction.net had any standards.
You know what?
You would be able to put good choose your own adventure stories on here.
Yeah, like the whole drop down. The fact that you have a drop down menu, you know, for the chapters is something that's would actually make it very easy to make a good choose your own adventure.
Yeah,
you can
actually,
just jump
before we started recording, the reason I looked up Choose Your Own Adventure on fanfiction.net was because Yella and I were talking about whether or not, you know, how it would be actually kind of cool. Instead of, like, writing a really, like, and this is just our opinion, right? Like, like reader insert stories, you could do that as a choose your own adventure, and then like, you know, you could even do it basically like a romance thing, and it would basically be a visual novel but in written form, so a novel. But you could do that, and it might be fun. It might be interesting. You could do an interesting choose your own adventure story and make it a fan fiction, and I think there's plenty of potential there to write a good story like that. But like,
this is not
isn't it.
No.
And the problem with it isn't that it's choose your own adventure.
It's everything else.
The meat of the story, which all happens in chapter 1, is nonsense. I mean,
and then you
let
can
me
die
read
and
chapter
win.
1 again.
Yeah,
let me
sure.
read chapter 1 again. 2 years, no exit. Floor 4 of 4. There you are, floor 4 of 4. There are 3 other floors, 1 person a floor. You must exit and save number 2, floor 3 of 4. The room is empty. Only your bed. What is any of that? You have 7 of 8 letters. The letters all together read, no looky. Each one has the same drawing on the bottom. A faceless man in a suit in tuxedo. It looks like it was drawn by a child, 8 a.m. Awful. Just awful.
And Shadowside in the review says, it's an okay story. Lies. But keep on trying. Don't even try. I just personally think that this, like the review, like the moment I opened reviews, I saw cat spats and I just saw that first sentence of the writing quality is fine, and and
you're like, what are you talking about?
That's like the
Cat
biggest
spats?
issue this story has is its writing quality.
Its writing sucks.
Also, those content guidelines are like, there are some good content guidelines on fanfiction.net, like, you know, proofreading and spell checking.
Yeah, but like nobody follows them anyways, and it seems like you're enforcing the lamest rule on the site.
I mean, I get it that you wouldn't want like Q&As on fanfiction.net because that's not what it's for.
But I mean, people write them anyways.
That's also very true.
And like, I don't find the appeal. I don't see the appeal in a Q&A, but maybe some competent writer could do it justice. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but like, it's not beyond the realm of possibilities. It's not impopsicle.
Sure. But yeah, that was a choose your own adventure. We had quite an adventure. I mean,
there you go.
We
Maybe
died.
We should do more choose your own adventures.
We died. We won. We
won,
lost. We were
all
called
in one go.
We were called cheaters for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know how we
cheated. Maybe, I don't know. Also, there was a lot of rooms. There were many rooms. A whole 4. I don't know where I was going with that.
Well, there you go. That's... I mean, Slender escaped from the mansion.
We sure died.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you have something you'd like for us to read, feel free to leave a link down in the comments below. We also have a public Discord server, link in the description, which you can join if you're so inclined, and requests can also be left there in the requests channel. Thanks again for watching, and do have a nice day.